Hey there, it is Dawn Richerson here with you on a rainy day here in Georgia. And, I'm just feeling a lot of energy moving, and it's sometimes rather overwhelming for me. And so today, instead of just being in that all by my lonesome, I thought I would share a bit with you about what that's like, in the hopes that maybe someone out there who is watching this at some point in the future, might benefit from me sharing that experience. So, one of the things that has been true for me for most of my life is that I'm really sensitive to energy in my environment, and also a bit of an empath, so I pick up on other people's energies. And perhaps the most challenging aspect of that for me has been that I have the gift, I've been given the gift and the blessing, try to always frame it as a blessing, of being able to really feel into or see, what's going on behind the scenes, particularly when it comes to groups of individuals or large sweeping sort of things that are playing out, where we are co-creating experiences that may or may not be of the uplifting kind, and but that always serve a purpose. So not saying that they are always meant to unfold as they do, because we all have free will, and we are all playing out our own little stories and filling in parts for one another. So sometimes when I have clarity, there's a huge gift in that, and it is a blessing, and I honor it, and am very grateful for, now that I know that it's really true. I'm grateful for it, and yet sometimes it can be disheartening. And so I'm in a place today where it's rather disheartening to see what is really unfolding, and sorry, that that's not always a pleasant place to be. And so that we have options. And so this is why I'm making this video, right? We have options for how we choose to respond to those things that we encounter in life that can feel draining, or as if they are a hardship, or something we just can't bear any more of. And I'm in one of those places today, so I'm being completely vulnerable with you guys, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you being in my world, and that's part of why I'm making this video. It's actually probably largely for my own self, to remind me that no matter how alone I can feel in this experience, no matter how isolated I feel by people who I have nothing but love for, and I don't think that they are consciously creating this. So what I'm aware of is the pattern and the sweep of it. And so I wanted to just talk a little bit about that in order to remind myself of the larger perspective. Because I lose that sometimes. I think we all do, in whatever, whether we're aware of, on whatever level we are aware of what's going on for ourselves and for other people, which is ironically part of the challenge for me, is that often my part in this is lost until later I get a fresh perspective on what that was all about for me. And almost always it is an opportunity for me to return more to the love and the light that I am. And so part of what I wanted to share this with you for is just to remind us that in the midst of those moments when, so right now I can separate out that what's playing out in this particular circumstance is a result of beliefs and patterns that are not productive, and that other people, and perhaps me when I was a part of that situation, were caught up in sort of a perpetual spin cycle, something that repeats over and over and over again to keep us separated from one another and from the light that we are. So maybe consider that for wherever in your life right now you might be feeling isolated, separate, not accepted, not seen, not valued, not recognized, not honored, perhaps pushed aside, or perhaps just simply kind of dismissed as as irrelevant. Or it could be something where you are embroiled in a situation. I've certainly been there as well. And so, whatever that is today for you, I want to invite us all to just return to that space of knowing that we are light, that we are love, and that we are held in an infinite grace. And that we are creators of our own experience, certainly, but we are also in every moment, regardless of the experience that we are caught up in or witnessing, from the sidelines, whether that's a personal or global, whatever that is, we are creators. And this painting that I did here long, long time ago, it's one that I've kept for myself. I fondly call it the ovary painting, but it's basically a symbolic of the gift that we all bring, those fine gifts of original design that we all come here to share, those sacred seeds of essence that are within each and every one of us. So today I am on a quest, or not a quest, I'm just relaxing into the awareness that regardless of all of that, regardless of the pain that people are putting themselves into, regardless of the situations that are going around and around and around, regardless of the places where I am unaware that I'm actually a participant in those cycles, and regardless of the motivations of these other people who are in those in those cycles, I am a person of worth and value. I am light. I am the source of source here on earth. We are here to bring heaven to earth. We are here to simply be our light. And the way that we shine in the world is by really staying in life, not withdrawing completely from it. And that is a huge temptation for me at times like today. And it doesn't have to be anything drastic. What I have to say right now is so I feel like I'm being so dramatic, and it really is not anything like some of the things I've come through in the past, because I see it so clearly. And sometimes that is easier because you're not caught up in it and completely unaware. And yet other times it can be really difficult because, as I said, like for me anyway, my experience of that is, oh, why is this still happening? Why are these people choosing so adamantly to create situations that separate them from the life and light they are? And why am I, instead of just staying in that place, why am I feeling just so hurt by that? So all of these situations can lead us right back to where we want to be. And that's what I'm in the middle of. I'm about to go do some things that will connect me back to that in a deeper way. But I just wanted to make this video while it was fresh. Because I think, sometimes to a fault, I have the gift of, just being in the moment and being present and being honest about where I maybe am not present. So that's what I'm wanting to do right now, is just to assure you that whatever you're experiencing, all is well. All is well. So find that space within you where you can tap that creative potential and shine in all the ways that you came here to shine, and just let everything be and be who you are. I'll see you next time. This has been Dawn Richerson, Creative Revolutions. Take care.